Hello everyone. So today we are looking at the first image that was released by NASA taken from James Webb Space Telescope. Now this image it is called an ultra deep field. Here for this image the light was captured for 12 and a half hours. So imagine clicking the shutter of a camera and holding it for 12 and a half hours. So that is what was done to make this image. And here we can see thousands of galaxies. There is a central cluster called SMACS 0723, and this cluster of galaxies it is about 4.6 billion light years away. What is a light year? The light travels at the speed of 3 lakh kilometers in 1 second. So, with the speed of 3 lakh kilometers per second, when it travels for 1 year, that's a light year, and that is approximately 9.5 trillion kilometers. Now, multiply that by 4.6 billion. So many kilometers away, we have these galaxies. There are a lot of things that we can see in this image. So, these things which have spikes, so they are stars in our Milky Way. So they are not very far, but they are in the field of view of these other background galaxies. Now we can see that these stars have so many spikes. The reason for the spikes is that the James Webb telescope it is made of 18 small mirrors, and each mirror is in hexagonal shape. And then there is another strut which is also in front of these mirrors. So because of the influence of the strut, we get six spikes, and because of the shape, the hexagonal shape of these mirror segments, we get another six spikes. So when they are overlapped, totally we get eight spikes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So that is what we are looking at here. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 big spikes and two smaller spikes. And apart from that, um, we have all these tiny, tiny dots. So all these are galaxies. And then some galaxies are spiral. So here you can see a nice spiral galaxy. Here also you can see another nice spiral galaxy. And then there are some elliptical galaxies. So these are elliptical galaxies. So you can't see any spiral arms in them. And then you have these weird galaxies. And then sometimes it looks like it is probably the same galaxy which is seen multiple times, and the galaxies seem to be stretched in some weird directions and all. So this is actually called gravitational lensing. So what happens is that the galaxy cluster here, it is very, very massive. So what it does is this big galactic cluster, it actually bends space itself. So let's say, for example, we from the Earth here, we are looking at this particular galactic cluster, and there is a background galaxy. Now the light coming from this background galaxy, it bends. So from the Earth, it will look like this galaxy is seen in this direction as well as this direction. So two different directions. So we will see two images of the same galaxy. And that can happen multiple times. So we may see multiple images of the same galaxy. The gravity of the galactic cluster itself is bending light. So that is why we see these uh, weird galaxies. And then, apart from these galaxies, which are, as I told you, 4.6 billion light years away, we also have some galaxies which are much further. Like all these tiny, tiny galaxies that you see, they are much further. So what has been analyzed is that, see this tiny dot that you see here, so that is about 12.6 billion light years away. And then this tiny dot here, this is 13 billion light years away. Now, how do we know that these galaxies are so far away? So there is a phenomenon called redshift. So all these galaxies which are far away, they are moving away from us at different velocities. So the farther they are, faster they are moving away from us. So there is so then what happens is their spectrum, that means the light, the frequency of the light that we are getting from that galaxy, it shifts, and it shifts towards the red, or towards the right side of the spectrum, towards longer wavelengths. So actually what we are doing is that we are looking back in time. So all these galaxies, I told you that they are 4.6 billion light years away. That means the light has taken 4.6 billion years to come here. Come to think of it, our sun is just 4.5 billion years old. That means when the light left this galaxy towards the Earth, the solar system was not even born. And after 4.5 billion years, uh, we human beings who have existed for merely 100,000 years or so, we have been discovering this, and we have been seeing the light which left these galaxies even before the sun and the solar system was born. Okay, that's it for this video. Enjoy these wonderful images by James Webb Telescope, and we will see you again soon.